That's well played. That's a beautiful shot.
Glorious stroke. Oh, he's gone for the big one. He's a fine batsman, this guy.
You've been here many times. You've delighted Australian fans. Is this the last time we see you, Kumar?
Well, it really depends on when the next tour is, but if it's not for another 2 years or so, then it might very well be the last time that I play here in the Test format.
Australians take some players from other countries to their heart. They've certainly done that to you. You're a real favourite in this country. Do you feel that?
It's been a wonderful place to play. I think the Australian fans are great admirers of cricket in general, not just their own team, but anyone who plays a brand of cricket that they like. And I think Sri Lankans over the years have done that. We've developed this mutual respect and admiration for each other's games. And I think the competition has always been very good, especially in the one-day format when we played each other.
What is it with you and big scores? Because when you get somewhere, you tend to go on with it, and it's been a real keynote of your cricketing career.
Well, I think it's just a case of understanding what my role's about. Batting at number 3 it gives you a great opportunity to build a foundation for big scores, and big scores are what you're going to be remembered for and what's going to be needed for your side. And especially when you get to 100 and kicking on from there to the next 50 and the next 100 is always key. And once you've got into a rhythm and once you've got into a groove, I think it's key that you capitalize, and that's one thing I've really prided myself on being able to do. So I've taken a lot of effort to do that, and I think if I can continue doing that, that'll be really good.
Oh, take that.
Oh, that's beautifully slashed.
Oh, there's the full shot. What a shot.
You got a boy and a girl. How much has that changed your life? I know I've got a few of those at home.
Yeah, I've got twins. They're 3.5 now, and it's been the best thing that's happened to me. I think having them has really given a different perspective on life and cricket, and it's really been great to divide my time. Cricket's cricket, but then go back home and spend a lot of quality time with them. It's been tough. Spending time away from them, but they join me on almost every tour. I think it's important that they do that, because these, the first few years, the 4 or 5 years of their lives, it's amazing, how much they change and how quickly they change. So it's really, given me a fresh new look and a fresh new lease of life, I think, to take on cricket as well. Because whatever happens out on the field, when you go back, that everything's okay when when you're playing with them and you're spending time with them.
The address, the 2011 MCC Cowdrey address that you made is still spoken about in cricketing circles. You really are a thinker, and you had a crack in that speech. Has there been many reverberations within Sri Lankan cricket after you came out and said what you had to say?
Well, I think there's been a lot of thought and a lot of discussion since that, and I think steps are being taken slowly but surely to ensure that the game is what's really important. And I think the Sri Lankan fans and the Sri Lankan administrators and the Sri Lankan players, all of us, deserve the best for cricket. And I think everyone of the players at all times have played with that that primary responsibility, and we've always shouldered that really well, and we paid a lot of respect to our roles as cricketers, because in Sri Lanka it's not just about playing the game on the field. There's a lot more to cricket, especially in the social context of Sri Lanka, and I think people have seen that over the years. People respect that, and I think we're trying to ensure that the game lives on, no matter which players come and go, which administrators come and go. At the end of the day, cricket stays #1 in Sri Lanka.